Okay, today we're going to show you how to do a simple and effective 30-minute glute workout to help grow your glutes and maximize your glute growth. Let's do it. Exercise number 1, we're going to do banded hip abduction with the booty bands. Let's get our feet about hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider, and don't be afraid, not that wide, a little bit less. Don't be afraid to lean forward more to get up into these side glutes more. Drive your knees out while maintaining a neutral spine here. So really push hard, and don't be afraid to let your feet actually turn out like this down here as well. Okay, so for banded hip abduction, we want to work on getting the reps quite high. You want a band that's a medium strength, like this white Booty by Jacks band we have here, and you want to work at pushing your knees out as high as you can, between 12 and 15 or even 20 reps. Don't be scared of going high with the reps and focusing on muscle-mind connection to get the glutes really pumped up. We're focusing on the outer upper glutes by doing banded hip abduction. Do 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Perfect. All right, exercise number 2, one of the best ones you can do for your glutes is a barbell hip thrust. Let's have a look at Alicia doing barbell hip thrust here, work on the technique. What I want you to focus on is using a glute scoop or a pelvic tilt, looking forward, ribs down, abs on, and pushing through the heels of your feet to work your glutes. You want to work to around 10 to 12 reps. Don't go too high with reps, it's going to be a strength movement. 2 to 3 sets. Exercise number 3, Bulgarian split squats. I know a lot of you girls and my TeamBBJ girls hate these, but they're amazing for your glutes and your legs and your stability. You want to be doing only 6 to 8 reps each side because you're going to accumulate up to 16 to 20 reps, so to speak. Let's have a look at the technique here. Very important that we make sure the knee doesn't go forward. If your knee goes forward a lot, you're going to be working a lot of your quads. And as we always say with TeamBBJ, we want glute focus. We want the big glutes and not too much big legs. You can see that Alicia's hinging from her hips with her abs on, so she's getting a nice crease here. This is going to make the glutes work more. One more. Awesome. All right. I want you girls to only do 2 sets of these and make sure you do reps on each leg. This will help you keep the workout in 30 minutes. Okay, exercise number 4, Romanian deadlifts. I swear all the hard exercises have countries as names, but if you set this up correctly, you'll really enjoy it. So make sure your feet are just a touch wider than that, toes slightly out. And the trick with RDLs is not just to lean down with your back, is to actually break at the hips and push your hips backwards as you go down. So I don't want you to call these stiff-legged deadlifts because the legs aren't actually stiff. We're bending at the knees a little bit to push the hips backwards. Whenever you're increasing the crease here, as you can see in the leggings, you're actually getting out more work in the glutes. Another important thing, you don't need to go super deep when you first start these. If you go too deep and you start rounding from here, you're going to be working your hamstrings and even working into your lower back, and you don't want to do that. We want to keep it focused around the glute area. Slow on the way down for good tempo, and then up a little bit quicker, squeeze the glutes a little bit. What we don't want to do also is, let's come to the top, Alicia. Some people train RDLs and deadlifts where you're pushing your hips forward and back like this. You don't want that. You want a neutral spine, so ribs on, and you want that at the top. You don't want to go any further back with your upper back than that. Okay, rep ranges for Romanian deadlift, RDL. You want to be hitting between 8 and 12 reps. Don't go too heavy, focus on your glutes, do 2 to 3 sets and only have about 45 seconds rest between these exercises. Okay, so this is how you're going to structure your 30-minute glute workout. You want to start with that first exercise I took you through, do 1 to 2 sets for the abductions to get your outer glutes pumped up and warmed up. And then with your hip thrust, you want to do 1 to 2 or 2 to 3 sets close to failure for those 8 to 12 reps. You're going to go through to your Bulgarians, only do 6 to 8 reps each side, only 2 sets for that. It's going to be really hard, you're going to have your heart rate up and it's going to be really tough. Now all exercises in today's workout are going to have a 45-second-ish rest. Go when you feel like you're comfortable, but don't take more than 1 minute and don't go before 30 seconds. And for RDLs, you're going to do 8 to 12 reps, 2 to 3 sets, because it's going to be Really good way to finish off for your lower glutes. If you enjoyed today's glute workout, you can head to my website, bootybyjax.com, and have a look at our other programs, and we also do personalised meal plans. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I always feel so corny saying that, but you know it's going to help grow this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.